you the 12 fixes for the holiday season. I know you guys have tons of great tips.
Absolutely.
That'll take a little of the anxiety, hopefully, out of decorating for the holidays. I really do. I start with Christmas music Thanksgiving week. I put up a total of 9 trees between all of our family members.
9 trees?
9. I do a lot of decorating. That's why I am so phobic when it comes to lights. Because I have had that happen to me where half the tree goes out in the middle of the holiday season.
And then you can't figure out which bulb it was. I mean, I get it. Okay, that's what we're here for.
You guys are going to go back and forth. I always say ladies first. Do you mind getting us going?
I love getting this going. Okay, so, you know, Carter and I have now become somewhat of Christmas experts.
That's right. You guys,
a little bit.
You guys have seen all the best decorations in the country.
That's true. How many times have you gone to get your Christmas tree and it looks perfect in the lot? They're among a million other trees and it looks like the one. You bring it home and oh my goodness, it's too short. It's not tall enough. What are you going to do? I know. So here's a little trick. You take some paint cans, old paint cans. Make sure they're heavy. If they're not heavy, you can always fill them up with some river rock or some stones from the yard, whatever it is. Make sure they're sturdy because you have a dog, I have a dog, we have pets, we have kids. We want to make sure that the tree is not going to tip over. So now we're just going to plop it. Thank you, my handy helper, Carter. We're going to prop it up. Make sure you have enough paint cans and then we
hide it with a skirt.
Put the skirt on here. Look how beautiful and tall that looks. Right? And when all the presents go in,
you
no
know,
one's gonna know.
On my back porch tree, you could see the outdoors and a lot of snow. So I do it, you know, very natural looking, and it's flocked with snow, and it's got birds and stuff flying all over it. But I always put that on top of the table.
Oh, you do?
Because it looks like the tree is growing up through the floor, and it makes it look like this giant tree.
Look at you.
That's
Just throwing
I
tips
know.
right
And
in
I
there.
told you I know how to decorate.
Paint can boxes, whatever.
All right, Carter, what do you got?
All right, so that's a good tip. This isn't a competition, but I'm trying to make it one. Okay, so mine is when you go and you get a tree, right? And you're just like, is this tree good or not? I'm not sure. How long has it really been out here? So first thing you want to do, hit it on the ground a little bit. You want to see if any of these needles fall to the ground. So just like pound it. If you can't lift it,
You don't know how long it's been on the lot, right?
Yeah, you have no idea, right? And because the trees, literally, they move them in and out quite a bit. Brush your hand through it. Make sure all the branches obviously are still there. They're not going to break when you get it home. Another thing is take one of these needles off, and you want to take it in your hand, and if you can pinch it like that, just like that, and if it's going to crack, send it back. All right? So if it doesn't, if it cracks, it's not good. All right?
You bring it home and it's already dried out. It'll die.
And then the last thing is you want to make sure if that's your tree, chop off about 1 inch off the bottom before you take it home because that's like opening up the tree's mouth and it can drink water.
It's like when you trim flowers when you bring them home from the market, right?
Just on a bigger scale. All right. Ready for the next one? Come on over. Sap. We hate sap.
Yes.
It's sticky. It gets all over the place.
It's funny to watch other people deal with sap.
Yes, it is. It's true. So your foot gets stuck on it. Well, what's a really quick, easy way to get this up and removed? A little olive oil. Everyone has olive oil in the
Yet
house.
another use for Evie. There you go.
There you go. So we're going to take the olive oil and we're just going to rub it. It literally comes right off just like that. Smooth.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Perfect.
Not bad.
Not bad. I like it. But I may be able to one-up you with,
I know this one.
Okay.
This is a goodie.
So
Especially if you have animals or small children.
Yeah, okay, so inevitably things are gonna break, right? So what happens when? Boom. Oh, no, that's not good. So what we're gonna do is, you know, the obvious.
That was Grandma's ornament.
I know, that was Tanya's favorite ornament, and I just broke it. So the first thing you wanna do is make sure you get obviously the big pieces
up.
and you can do that just by sweeping up.
Right.
But then we always get so worried that these little pieces are not gonna come up and they're gonna be left there. We're gonna step on it.
White bread's your buddy.
White bread sponges it up, which is so random,
Isn't that
but it
great?
does. So you
and
put
it gets every last
all those
bit.
little shards, plop it like
great
that, and then what that does is fix it up. That's pretty good.
Okay,
That's
not
a really
bad.
good one. I love
But
that
guess what? I am gonna so one-up you, Carter, right now. Watch out. Come on over here. All right, what are we gonna do to keep that tree feeling robust and healthy and lovely? all through the holiday season.
Talk nicely to it?
Yes, we can talk nicely. Or, Rachel, you're gonna love this one. We can feed it a little cocktail. Who doesn't love a cocktail during the holidays?
You make cocktails
me,
for your tree?
and yes, I do.
What
wanna
do you
know
put in your tree's cocktail?
Here's the thing. You take some lemonade. So what's in lemonade? We have glucose, there's sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar is good for the needles.
Right.
Then there's the fizz from the lemonade, which is great for keeping it from getting that stale smell after a little while. And last but not least, can I trade out your coffee for a shot of vodka? The vodka. It's going to help it from keeping bacteria. So here,
Wow.
cheers.
Okay, cheers to
One
that.
for the tree,
You
one
win.
for
You
me,
win
Carter.
automatically.
I've never had coffee and vodka. All right. Never.
Woo!
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So that
was
was not
truly-
water, that was vodka.
that was really a shot of vodka. So now I have coffee vodka breath. Oh.
Oh, that's the best.
And I think a
The
little
vodka
hair.
just killed the
I think
bacteria.
a little
of all the
hair is
coffee.
growing into my chest. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh!
You all right? You gonna make it?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
You want some lemonade? I have some lemonade.
To watch it down right? Okay, well, you already won this round
All right,
because of
thank
that.
you.
But the one thing is a rule of thumb for lights. You never know how many lights to put on your tree. Rule of thumb is if your tree is 7 feet tall, you want about 500 lights. Strand of lights is about 100 apiece. So lots of times we get here, we'll start putting the lights around the tree.
And then
we
you got to
realize-
unwrap and
And then you
redistribute.
gas.
It's
Absolutely.
crazy.
This is our
It's
biggest
mind blowing.
fear.
So again, 7 feet tall, 500 lights. Every foot, add anner 100 lights. Easy as that.
That's a really good one because it's so frustrating, right?
What is the vodka?
So that was a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have in that segment. Doing shots. Is that a tip? Do shots early in the day.
That's good.
So our Fixmas tips continue with both of my friends here right after this quick break. So I'm back with my good friends, Tanya Nyack at Carter Osterhaus. These guys have been showing off what they know about how to fix our holiday decorating disasters. We're calling this little segment the 12 Days of Fixmas. They've already gotten us through 6 fixes. Really brilliant, good stuff, really good tips. And we've got 6 more coming, right?
Yes, we
Okay,
do.
you want to take us away?
Yeah, let's talk about the holiday parties and entertaining, and when that silverware starts to tarnish, what's gonna happen? We are gonna go right over here, take some everyday, again, household items. We have our baking dishes, line it with some tin foil. And now, I have one that I already did so you could actually see. It really works, it's amazing. We're using some baking soda and some warm water. So all I'm gonna do is put about 2 to 3 tablespoons. You're really good at eyeballing this, I'm not
Yeah,
that
that's
good
good.
at it. Okay, good. Dump that
And
in
it's
there.
like when you use baking soda toothpaste for your teeth. Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's
It kind of
perfect analogy.
eats off the tarnish.
Correct. And we're just leaving it in there. So it's warm water, 3 to 4 tablespoons of baking soda. We're leaving it in for 15 minutes. And literally, it just comes out. You're going to rinse
just
it and
comes
use
out
some
perfect.
dish soap to
And
clean it off.
my mom knows how to do this. I think back in the day, people knew how to do this, but it's a lost trick that's really works great.
Yep.
You don't have to get the tarnish polish and all that toxic stuff.
Saves so much time.
It's just baking soda, and you can throw in a huge amount of silver and do it all at once.
And that's
It's a
the
great
best
one.
part. Nobody has all this
Great
time.
one.
Right.
Okay, Carter.
I'm a
that.
fan.
All right.
I'm gonna bring it back to the tree a little bit.
See where Carter goes with this.
Okay, so a lot of times you have your tree, and that happens all the time, which is so strange. But your tree doesn't have branches in certain areas. It's open areas, these
That's
open
the
pockets.
part you put towards the wall.
Well, sometimes, but like for our house, we have a window right there that we put in front, so people, when you drive up, you can see it, and that doesn't work out so well. So what you can do, you can grab a little garland, which is so simple because garland 9 feet is $20, right? So you just use some garland and cut it up. Don't be shy about this, but make sure the one little thing you want to do. Sometimes garland comes a little too shiny or has lights on it, or whatever. It's difficult to cut. Make sure you pick some garland out that matches your tree, and then
The
just
tone of your
That's
tree.
a good one.
Yeah,
That's
and-
a good match.
That's a
and then
really
just
good
tuck it in
one.
there
Really
like
good.
so, and look at that, boom, like so.
Not bad. Okay, okay.
Pretty nice.
That's fine. That's fine.
Honestly, that was really clever. I like that one a lot.
Okay, so I have a really simple tip right now for everyone, and this is just basically, we're gonna keep the tree. Let me find it. Oh, actually over here. Let's come over.
Okay.
We got the bundled up, tangled.
I
This is your
hate
worst enemy, Rachel, right here. This is everything that causes you so much stress and anxiety.
Stress.
And it gets expensive year after year to keep buying new lights, so don't throw them away. We're gonna throw them into a planter or a pot, okay?
Oh
Then
my God, that's
we
brilliant.
are gonna, so basically you can line it with flour foam or put a piece of cardboard
leave
in.
the bundle tangled, and
Yes.
you just chuck it in a bucket.
Chuck it in a bucket. Perfect. But here, let's pop these in.
And you stand up some branches.
Yeah, we want to get a few branches in here just to make it look nice and full. Obviously,
Gotcha.
we'll spend more time and really fill this baby up.
Right.
Got one more, and let me plug it in. And then you're gonna have a lit up little fabulous
nice.
holiday. You can do it on a centerpiece for a table in a smaller scale or outside.
That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's a good one.
Thank you very much.
It didn't have vodka in it, so it's so close. So. Okay, the next thing is you have a tree base. And if you don't have long arms like me, you know when you put the tree in and you gotta tighten down this little set screw, right?
Yeah.
That becomes really tricky.
That's where my hair gets tangled in the bottom branches
and
of
it's
the
like
tree.
you or your...
And then you get the patch of sap right
and you
here.
come up, and then your significant
then you
other's laughing at you,
and you
you're just
lose
like,
some of the hair.
See, this happens all the time. Very relevant right now. So what you do is you take, this is what is called a car jack screw. So when you have to, you get a flat and you have to lift up your car, you take this little guy and you set it at the end. And
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
you can just tighten it like that. Super simple, super easy, something you have at home.
That's brilliant.
Boom.
Let me get you here. All the pine needles got you all tangled up. That was very good, Carter. I'll give it to you there. Okay, simple. Simple, simple, simple. We want to keep our needles supple and fresh looking. Just plug in a humidifier. It's going to keep the air fresh. It'll keep
That's
that
clever.
moist.
Keep it near the tree.
Exactly.
Okay. This one is probably my favorite because it's just so odd. But,
I need a bowl of fruit.
We have a bowl of fruit. We have that in our house. Now we have a Christmas tree. We got to think of both, right? Now what fruit does is it gives off what is called ethylene gas. Okay, this is so random. But bananas give off a lot of ethylene gas.
Are you going to put a bunch of bananas in the
No,
tree?
no. Okay, I know. That's why it sounds weird. All right, we're not decorating with this, but we have this around our house. So what you want to do, if you have bananas, don't use them on your tree, but keep them away from your tree because this gas, what it does, it's gonna make your tree, it's gonna kill your tree a lot faster. Not kill it, but it's gonna old it up. A little bit.
Bananas, you're going to be in the other
Yeah.
room.
We'll put you over there.
That was rude.
That was it.
I don't know, Carter. That was a little.
Maybe a little.
But you know what? Thanks to you both. You had a lot of great information. We had a lot of great fun, and we even shared a shot.
Yes.
So, guys, be sure to catch their show, The Great Christmas Light Fight. It really is mesmerizing, and kids love it. They really do.
Yeah.
So
And it
fun.
fills the world with cheer. It premieres tonight, 8 p.m. on ABC. Thanks to all of our great friends at Lowe's, again, for hooking us up with all of our supplies. Up next, thank goodness I'm away from the lights, and I'm in my kitchen. After this.